Easily mean. That little crypto, you got that cryptocurrency theory channel going again. You get 'em, crypto theory, man. Oh, measles. Guys, I'm your host, Little Measles, little crypto channel, little engine who could, the little guy who had a couple chips on his shoulder that couldn't get it all right because everybody doubted him. The revengeful, spiteful crypto dude. Guys, if anybody wants to come on here, guys, and script us some type of new humor, we are really, really fucking getting out there, guys. I mean, we are seriously so far gone at this point. It's almost like the person you see and they're just like, I'm sorry, we can't save him. That is what it is. Guys, we have Fight Night Tyler Durden in the house. He's finally here. Tyler Durden, guys, if you ever saw the movie Fight Night, he's actually in the chat. We got Mr. Fool, guys. Once BCH breaks 500 USD and stay there for a couple days, I will buy myself some toys. I don't know what toys you're talking about, guy, but Mr. Fool, we're glad to have you in the chat. If that comment was coming from Sex Addict in the chat, then might have a little different opinion on it. So yeah, Mr. Fool, I think you're teasing us. I think 500 might just be around the corner. I mean, we're at 450 right now. It's 452 US dollar, guys, and climbing. Guys, welcome to 2024. Welcome to crypto world. You know, guys, here on the channel, guys, we've been talking about the same stuff, and we'll continue to talk about the same stuff because it's rooted in what we're doing, guys. It's rooted in our absolute. It's going higher. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Pump those prices. Hey, Chatty, bro. BCH 4,500 all-time high, very near. Guys, here's the thing. You know it's a McDonald's morning, first off. So you know I got the chemical coffee going this morning rather than just the typical old home brew that I usually got. So guys, we're just hanging out. This is gonna be one of those shows where I'm you know, if you catch me looking this direction, obviously it's like the thumbnail on the chat. I'm obviously like sitting here just looking at the price, just engaging in reality, guys, but not really giving you guys too much of a chat. So if you guys like Bitcoin Cash, you like crypto, you like that kind of stuff, we're pretty much just hanging out together. You know, I'll go back to work when I'm a fucking millionaire. So, guys, how you doing? I don't have a real game plan here other than talking to you guys about the Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SB and Dash and Zcash and Neo and all my coins that I'm gonna fucking be having here soon. Guys, 8 billion, 9 billion. We literally have doubled in market cap on Bitcoin Cash. We're at, it seems like 5 billion or, you know, 4.5 billion, whatever, 4 billion not too long ago. Actually, we've been over 5 billion for a while, but you get my drift here. Bitcoin Cash is now basically 2 billion above Litecoin, guys. So just FYI, guys, Litecoin is going to climb, okay? Bitcoin Cash is going to climb. Ethereum Classic is going to climb. Cosmos, Filecoin. A lot of these coins, guys, are just really like exactly what we were talking about on the channel. Like if we see Bitcoin move sideways, like we're going to see some of this action of like unexplained coin action. But honestly, guys, we're gonna look at the charts here because we're not gonna get too excited. You know, I know everybody's creaming their pants and it's exciting, and I get it. Bitcoin Cash is over a couple $100. We're excited here, but we gotta look at the charts, guys. We gotta stick to fundamentals. And although we are getting a substantial rise on BTC, we got to stay focused on what's going on here because, again, we're just breaking out of. This is where we were at in June, guys. So, like I told you, I expect Bitcoin Cash to exceed $600 as early as by the end of the weekend. You know, if we start falling down, or BTC retracts down to, you know, 56, 54, we're going to edge lower, guys. We'll probably go back to about 300 or 280, 250, somewhere around there. But I don't expect that, guys. I actually expect this rally to intensify because, like we were talking about, if you look at a lot of stuff, guys, there's not a lot of people talking about Bitcoin Cash today, surprisingly, even though it's up 200%. I mean, I could name pretty much everybody talking about it. Ethan Gallstad, Caesar Writes Crypto, a few people out of India. And I'm sure Jeremy from the Bitcoin Cash podcast will be updating a variety of stuff here as the price increases. But other than that, guys, and me, there's about, I would say, 5 or 6 people on the internet talking about Bitcoin Cash, even though the price is basically done a 3x from, 6 months ago. We were at under $100 here for a brief time. We doubled on Bitcoin, which tripled us on dollars as Bitcoin started kind of its initial climb. And we look at these guys in timelines on the channel. So one thing that we're like super mindful of is the fact that we're constantly examining timelines. And if you go back and you look at the Bitcoin SV fork and the Bitcoin Cash fork, and I say Bitcoin SV first because that was like the final dump for pretty much every coin, guys. And if you go back and you look, when Bitcoin SV in 2019 at the end of the year, we basically dumped when that Bitcoin SV fork happened. And it doesn't really mean anything, guys, unless you want to start looking at timelines. So we're looking at timelines on Bitcoin Cash today, basically. And like I said, we're getting this initial creep back up. But this would put us at only about $620 US if we climb back up to 0.01 Bitcoin, which is basically exactly where we topped out at back in fucking last June, July, going into July. We went up on BTC. We basically did a 1x gain on BTC when there was not a lot of stuff going on in the market. Now, there were a few other coins that moved during this period of time. Verge was one of them. We looked at Verge the other day. There were also, a couple other coins, if we were to go back and look, I'm sure that moved as well. But we're seeing that same move right now. We got, BTC up. We got Dogecoin up. I'm sure I could find a lot more people talking about Dogecoin today. And also, like Bitcoin SV kind of started creeping up, but I expect Bitcoin SV to probably move up here pretty quickly, like within the next couple of days as well, if not by the weekend. I mean, we could see an increase in price on Bitcoin SV and Bitcoin Cash into Sunday. And, if things continue to accelerate. I mean, right now, the altcoin market's actually doing pretty good. Monero is going up. I mean, there's a lot of coins that are, Monero crosses that barrier was at before the Binance delisting. I mean, bada boom, bada bam. Pretty much coins are on the upside. Even coins like, we'll start looking at Dash. I'm sure Dash is up. I mean, I hold Dash, guys. I'm not even sitting here looking at Dash because the whole market's up. Zcash is up over $32. So, that $20 purchase I was doing on Zcash, guys, when we were on the channel, if you guys were doing that, then you're sitting at a fat fucking gain right now. You're sitting at like 50% gains almost. So just bear in mind that if we start seeing this increase, like if we see BTC guys go over 0.01 Bitcoin, again, we're not looking at dollars. If we see Bitcoin Cash climb past 0.01, I mean, guys, the next stop is 0.02, and the next stop is 0.04, and the next stop is 0.04 again, 5. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Here we go. And if we go back up to 0.20, what is BTC at right this second? It's what, basic math, right? That's fucking 12,400. If we go back up. But again, guys, we don't have to go back up. We could exceed this, guys. We could. We got to go back to fundamentals, guys. And again, I feel myself drifting here and not really focused on what we're talking about. See, I'm doing that thing where I'm not focused again. All right, we got Mini Toshi, we got Mr. Fool, we got Bitcoin Cash people in the chat that I know are Bitcoin Cash people. We got Tyler Durden, we got Minitoshi, we got Mr. Fool, which is like bringing up Neo. Yes, I still hold Neo, Mr. Fool. I do have a good little bag of Neo. Smooth Operators back in the chat. I didn't know you hold BCH and XMR. Like, I know you hold them, but I didn't know those were only two. But yeah, Smooth Operator is obviously bullish, guys. So Tyler Durden's obviously bullish. What up, dude? What up, man? Damn, you guys lighten up the chat right now. I guess there are a lot of Bitcoin Cash people out there, guys. Are there though, guys? I mean, like, I looked today for Bitcoin Cash. There's nothing on YouTube. There's literally, like, guys, you guys are, it seems like the people that are here are the Bitcoin Cash people, and then everybody else just doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Like, nobody, they just know that the price is up today. That's like me seeing a coin up called fucking Floki Inu. Like, I mean, I know it's a coin that exists, but I'm not going to be Floki Inuing buying it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, yeah, you got people from Doge. And guys, Doge is up like massively. Okay, so if you guys are just tuning into the channel, we appreciate you guys coming in. We appreciate everybody, joining in. We're obviously getting a larger crowd of people. Obviously there's Bitcoin Cash people. I mean, Tyler Durden's been watching the channel for fucking, 2-3 years right now at this point. So I mean, guys, we're going on a ride right quick. I mean, I would say that like a lot of coins are going up. I don't want you to think I'm not enthused by crypto going up, but I'm just saying a lot of coins are going up, right? We're not seeing a major break. I mean, is it a good time to get in? If you think it's going up, absolutely. Still, it's still a very good time to get in, guys, because even if we go back up here to 0.02 Bitcoin, we're only at $1,200. I don't know why people think that's unrealistic to happen, guys. We could go to $1,200 by the fucking weekend. Do you understand? Look at the price increase already, guys. We went from $100 to $300 to $180 to $450. Okay, and now this is where we're at right now, and that's a course of about 6 months. And really, it's only two predictable time periods that we're really even focused on in that 6 month period, which was back last June or July 3rd, I'm sorry, and right now. And that could just obviously keep going. I could obviously run sideways. It could obviously go down. Those are the three obvious things. But the more the price rises, the less obvious people are going to know what the fuck is going on. Because I mean, I pretty much feel like most of the Bitcoin Cash community on YouTube is probably in this chat. So we got a relatively small amount of people if you think of how big YouTube is. We have 14 people. There are literally like 3 YouTubers that are like consistent YouTubers actually creating Bitcoin Cash content. Caesar, Ethan, and like I said, me, and I'm sure Jeremy is going to be doing a live stream. He might have done one today. But when I search Bitcoin Cash, those are the only ones that come up. In me, I'm number like fucking 5 or 4 or 5 spot. If you look at it, you organize your YouTube by, when was the last video that was uploaded? It's only about a handful of people. It's only like, it's very small amount of people that are covering Bitcoin Cash. I would say most people are covering SHIB, Doge. We could cover those. I mean, you've got people coming in here from the Doge community, but we're not covering Doge because, a lot of people are already covering it, right? People are trying to figure out what Bitcoin Cash is. Why does it keep going up? Why is it rising on Bitcoin? Why is it going up? And it's simply because, guys, people don't know what the fuck it is. People really don't know what it is. Like, people are just looking at it go up, and that's the recipe for pumps, guys. To give you an idea, if you guys don't understand how the crypto stuff works, we're gonna have a supply shock to Bitcoin Cash, guys. The halving is in 32 days. All right. Here's the halving right here. So you're gonna be giving miners half the amount of Bitcoin Cash for mining a block, guys. To get a block reward, it's gonna be cut in half. So this is happening to all Bitcoin versions, right? Whatever one you support, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, BTC Bitcoin. I don't know what the deal is with Bitcoin Gold. I don't know when the halving is. I don't really follow that community in depth. But what we do know, guys, is that basically these 3 coins and probably Bitcoin Gold and probably Bitcoin Diamond are going to be getting supply shocks soon. Okay. It's absolutely happening. It's written in the code. It's not like somebody's sitting behind there on a computer like changing things around. It's written in the code on certain timelines, on a certain date, at a certain block height, after a certain amount of time, after a certain amount of theoretical economical shifts that was predicted by Satoshi, that these block rewards are going to be getting cut in half. And it's going from 6.25 to 3.25 Bitcoin Cash per block reward that these miners around the world are going to be competing for. This is how the whole thing works. So if this is how it works, guys, we're going to be getting a supply shock to all 3 of these known versions of Bitcoin, as well as Bitcoin Gold and Bitcoin Diamond. That's not included in this. Like, don't you think that's going to have some type of predictable market reflection in the price? And if you guys are just tuning in, the answer is absolutely yes. Obviously, the answer is yes, guys, because that's the thing people don't realize about crypto, guys, is the 99% of the coins out there don't have any of the qualities that these three, so these these 8 coins, Litecoin having two. Obviously, it's going to be quite a while from now, 1,200 days. We just had one, Zcash, Dash, Ethereum. These coins have something noticeably different than, I would say, 99% of the market, right? Would that be a relatively accurate way to explain crypto, about what people think crypto is and what the reality of crypto is these have guarantees built into them, as much as a guarantee can be in crypto. As much of a guarantee as you can have, it's in these coins. It's not in the other 99%. Not saying the other 99% aren't important, guys. I'm just saying the qualities. If you look about if you take away market caps and you just look at the 2 million coins that are out there, that are each their individual own token or coin or community or whatever, if we take away any of the market cap principles about it, these coins right here are the ones that have distinct different qualities among the other 99%, like, or more. I would say once you get past, the first 100 coins on the coin list, that's it. I mean, if you go 200-300, it becomes more of a risk. You're going to be basically investing. You might as well go to the fucking casino and just put your money into a fucking, a machine, which is fun. It's not fun to see, but nothing to do. Mini Satoshi was a rapid hash rate change which pushed mini blocks very quickly, so it's advanced further. Yeah, so the thing with that, guys, and Mini Toshi is absolutely correct, is that these miners will aggressively mine whatever coin they see opportunity to produce a block reward as fast as possible. And in this case, as fast as possible, as fast as they can fucking get a block reward, as fast as they can compete and join the network and try to compete for these block rewards as fast as possible. So there was a rapid hash rate change which pushed mini blocks very quickly, so it's advanced further. Yeah, so I mean, it seems like BCH having first due hash forward, we kicked out BCH scammers out. I mean, that's kind of not true though. People that have Bitcoin Cash, guys, you got to remember, like, not everybody that is in every version of Bitcoin necessarily just holds one version. So a lot of BSV people say they kicked Bitcoin Cashers out. Bitcoin Cash people will say they left BTC to continue on with Bitcoin. And, you have Bitcoin Gold, doing something a little bit different and potentially getting a dev mining block, or dev part of the dev, or what is it, the block reward assigned to the dev team. So you have all these different. It's not accurate to just say, like, oh, this, and this is the reason. It's a multitude of different reasons. I can tell you guys that I have pretty much every version of Bitcoin except for Bitcoin Diamond. So, guys, drop it in the chat. Let me know. We got a full fucking chat right now, so. It feels good to have a full chat, guys, honestly, because that's what I'm saying. There's nobody on the internet talking about Bitcoin Cash, even with this price rise, because the mainstream media is going to have you believing that Bitcoin Cash is a scam. But how does that make any sense if Satoshi has Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV and Bitcoin Diamond and Bitcoin Gold? If Satoshi has all these coins and it's a network of computers around the world guaranteeing true decentralization, not the whole other 99% of coins out there that are just copycats of one another. If we have a few versions of Bitcoin out there, Satoshi is obviously supporting all versions. I don't think Satoshi, as far as everybody on planet Earth knows, he hasn't moved any of his coins. He hasn't moved any of his coins. So people are sitting there, oh, well, I don't want to talk about Bitcoin Cash because, it might be a scam. People think it's a scam. You know, people say Bitcoin SV is a scam. Guys, don't you realize people say a lot of stupid shit that's not true, right? I could be telling you guys stuff that's not true. Obviously, not purposely. I believed it to be true. There's so many people out there saying so many different things that they believe is true. We all might not have the truth, guys. All we know is Bitcoin Cash has came up to a $9 billion market cap basically in the last couple days, right? Last 3-4 days. It hasn't been, it's not rocket science to figure out, guys, why people are talking about it, looking into it, why we have, typically more people than we usually have in the chat with me with the laser eyes, laser eye Bitcoin Cash Maxi in the house. But I can tell you guys, I have a lot of different Bitcoin versions, right? I don't know if I have Bitcoin Gold. I don't have any in my wallet. I probably have Bitcoin Gold in a wallet out there somewhere, but I do have BTC, BCH, and BSV. And that doesn't make me a trader. Or, oh, you only like this, you only like that, or I'm for this and against that. Like I've held these same coin, guys, not predicated on anything that any one person has said. I hold these coins because I like them. Just the same reason you hold the coins that you have in your wallet, because you like these coins. You believe in these communities. You believe in the people out here talking about it. And I do too, guys. If you look into these communities, you'll see that these communities are really the ones out here. At least we're trying, guys. A lot of communities are out here just saying, hey, buy this coin because it's going up. Look at this fucking coin. Don't you want to be part of this bonk community or this Floki Inu community? Like, it's just not practical, guys. I do hold BTC, actually, Smooth Operator, yeah. So I told you guys I went to that ATM machine. You guys saw the episode. It might have been a short video I made where I went into there's a place around here, guys, that has a Bitcoin ATM. And I went in there, guys, and I was explaining how the fees are ridiculous on the BTC ATMs. But actually, the thing is they must have switched some of these ATMs around to be no fee at all. Because I put in $1, guys, and I got $1 worth of Bitcoin. That $1 worth of Bitcoin is up to like $2.75 now at this point. $2.35. So it's increased like 140% basically. So if you guys watch that video or watch that short, I was talking about, these Bitcoin ATMs and Bitcoin Cash ATMs, a lot of the time you obviously pay a premium to take your money out of them. But typically, back in 2021, there was a premium to get into these machines. If you saw Bitcoin at fucking 20K, expect to pay 25K on one of these ATM machines. I mean, it was a ridiculous. It might have even been higher than that. I think I saw it even higher than that at one point when I was on the way to fucking Lake Tahoe in 2021 and shit was shooting up. I remember taking a photo of it where it was like a ridiculous amount upcharge on the fees on it. But again, guys, I did do this recently. So this was in the last couple months before BTC came up. I put in $1, guys, and it actually gave me the full dollar. So I don't know how the fee was made, but it doesn't look like there was one. So I'm up on that. I mean, I don't hold a lot of Bitcoin BTC. I mean, honestly, it's like $3 now at this point. So I'm bullish on other things, guys. I mean, BTC, for me, I'm glad it was created, but I'm also like not super enthused to jump into BTC at this point, honestly. I mean, like if you guys hold it, that's great. I totally support you guys holding it. I gotta do what's best for me, guys. I gotta do what I like. I can't be just getting in on BTC and doing the orange laser eye thing and just being by myself, just in that one little coin and just, this is the way it is. Yeah, this is the way it is. Like, it's just, I got to have a little bit more excitement. I got to have a little bit more opportunity. I don't want just, obviously we've talked about it a billion times, guys. In theory, if I would just be holding all my original coins, that would be the best dollar attainable amount. But guys, if I did that, I also wouldn't be probably having a crypto channel or being in these communities and knowing different stuff about different communities, because I would just be in Bitcoin. And if I'm just in Bitcoin, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what am I doing if I'm just in BTC and I'm believing what Michael Saylor is? Like, I might as well fucking be believing what's the old gold bug's name that everybody follows, the old dude. I don't remember his name, but you guys know what I'm talking about. He used to be on Anthony Pompilano's show all the time. The gold buff. I don't know what his name is, but anyways, you get my drift. I don't want to just be another person just believing, you know, a subgroup of people that I think know what's going on. I want to look at every fucking community I possibly can, find opportunity in those communities if there is opportunity. If not, you know, I stay away from them, guys. Like some of the coins I've talked about, guys. I don't care if they go up 10,000% up. I don't care if they go up 100x, right? If those coins are not for me, because long term, guys, if you don't look into the coins and the communities that have shit going on, that is technological advances, at some point, the token price or the coin price will fade. You will not get, you're not going to get gains long term. You might be saying, oh, I just want to come into crypto and make a whole bunch of money and get out. And then, you know, sell at the top, get out at the bottom. Okay, genius. Yeah, what a great idea. What a great idea. You get good luck with that idea. It's not going to happen like that. Most people are going to come in, they're going to get wrecked, and then that's going to be the end of their crypto journey. The ones that learn about it, that want to be part of it, they will fucking learn about it and want to be part of it. The ones that won't. And the won't people, they're not going to, you know, they're not going to see magnifying gains, right? Mitch Ray put out a new video on BSV, not on it. Hey, strong, I wonder why. Yeah, I don't know a lot about a lot of people out there doing. It seems like there's more people doing videos on BSV recently. I don't know what's up with that, honestly. We had more people doing Bitcoin Cash videos, you know, and that was how it was for a while. You know, but a lot of people that were making Bitcoin Cash videos are gone, you know, and you know, what are we gonna do? The people that are making them are the ones, you know, making the videos, and there's not a lot. There's honestly not that many out there, you know. Like I said, if you look at Bitcoin Cash on YouTube, there's probably me and probably a handful of other people making videos, and everybody else is basically just trying to find out something about Bitcoin Cash. But you know, this is how it is always, guys. I mean, you know, there's not a lot of people covering the stuff that matters. A lot of people are worried about fucking, you know, coins with dogs on there. And I'm not talking about Dogecoin, guys. I'm talking about these meme coins that are just created out of thin air, that every YouTuber is, buy these coins, please. Yeah, this is where go buy your Myro, go buy your fucking, you know. It's just like, yeah, these coins might go up, but don't you guys realize what's going on here? These are marketing campaigns. These aren't coins with any kind of technology behind them, right? They're just coins that are, you know, created because I'm a fucking crypto whale and I want to go pay to have my coin listed on an exchange. And that's all it really is. You know what I mean? All right, guys, we got people in the chat, but, you know, we were anticipating a busy chat. I wasn't anticipating quite this many people coming in. I've already had probably 40 or 50 people come through the chat, guys. You know, I know it only says 17 people here, but you got to think people are coming in and out. The thing with the crazy gains on the meme coins, guys, is I could have got crazy gains on Pepe last week. It's up 200%. So I don't think the gamble actually ever comes out of the equation, guys. I don't think that. Here's my thing. I do have regrets on not getting in on coins that have gone up, aka meme coins have been one coin, but also you can look at Caspa, you can look at fucking, you know, there's dozens of other coins, guys, that have done this. But really what I regret, guys, is I wouldn't trade any of my coins for any of these other coins. I would try to make more money and then go into some of these, you could call them riskier type investments, right? They're not really currencies. They're not really cryptocurrencies. They're really just tokens based on whether or not you get in at the right time. Like once you start realizing what crypto really is, you see that a lot of these fundamentally don't have anything but the same thing behind them, which is an order book in terms of Ethereum. So do I miss not getting into some of these that have gone up? Not with my current position I'm at. So to answer your question, Smooth Operator, I'm not jelly over it. All right, I'm not jealous over these things that I missed out on, because I would never trade my coins for them. The only coins that I traded over the last last 2 years, and I've done it on the channel. You guys, I told you about it when I did it. I did make some trades for Bitcoin Cash into Dash. I did diversify from Bitcoin Cash into Dash cryptocurrency because I saw a major opportunity in it, guys. Like, And you guys saw that, and that hasn't played out great yet. Obviously, Bitcoin Cash is up even more, but I am bullish on Dash crypto as well, and I diversified out into a little bit of Zcash. So, other than that, it's just been it's been a conclusion of not making enough money to go into new crypto positions, guys. Because honestly, you guys have seen my crypto positions over the last year. There's been last 2 years, really. It's only been, in 2022 and 23, I had some pretty solid, I would say really good purchases, couple $1,000s, into some of these coins. But you got to remember, guys, last year was kind of shitty. So you don't make any money, you end up spending some of these coins. So really, the coins that I bought in 2023 and 2022, like, I'm still up. I still hold more coins than I originally had, but you got to think, guys, like, I've spent a lot of coins, unfortunately, at the bottom. So that just kind of sucks. I mean, that's just the luck of the draw. You're not going to be able to, sometimes your spending power on these coins is a lot. Sometimes it's dog shit. And, when you're spending fucking 20, 30 fucking Bitcoin Cash at $100 to pay your rent on your fucking apartment, you're spending $3,000 worth of Bitcoin Cash at an all-time low at fucking 80, $100, and then it jumps 200%. It's hard to catch up on those positions, especially when you don't have the money to come in to buy those positions. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys about. That's the whole reason I made this fucking channel, is so you guys can watch what I've done wrong, so it doesn't happen to you. So there's a reason I have cryptocurrency, guys. There's a reason I have a large holding in these cryptos relative to the average crypto holder. There is not a lot of people holding the amount of cryptocurrency that I'm holding, and I can tell you why, guys. You know the greatest part about this is I don't have to wonder that I'm pumping up my ego about this. I know that it's true. You know how I know it's true? I'll show you. This isn't speculation, guys. This is real life. So in real life, you have these things called decentralized currencies that are public blockchains with every transaction recorded for the entire history of time it's been created, right? As long as these coins have been around, there is a history book of every transaction that's ever fucking happened between wallet addresses. So this is a database right here that shows the wallet distribution of how many coins people hold in Bitcoin Cash. So this isn't speculation, guys. This is a analytical way of tracking what the fuck is going on here. So guys, if you're wondering how much of a Bitcoin Cash whale you are, well, here you go, guys. Here it is. Most of the Bitcoin Cash holders, according to this, is very small. They have very small amounts of Bitcoin Cash, which obviously a lot of these are probably the same person spread out between multiple wallets. Obviously, we could kind of go down that tunnel, but as you go up, you realize there's not a lot of people really holding Bitcoin Cash. Like, if you really look at it on a global scale, like if you look at it in a crypto scale, like there's maybe a good bit, but there's really not as many as you would assume. Like, if you have over $10,000 Bitcoin Cash, guys, you are literally like one of 179 people. Okay, if you have 1,000 Bitcoin Cash, you're literally under 1,500 people in the entire world that have this amount. Now, obviously, guys, a lot of these people could have multiple wallets so take this with a grain of salt, but it is somewhat of an indication of what's going on, because obviously a lot of coins don't have even a way of tracking this, much less the fundamentals built behind the coins to even allow this to happen. Because a lot of coins, guys, they're just GitHub repository copycats that they take the fucking code, they create a token, they approach the exchange, they list their token, they trade it, and then they dump their coin. So a lot of these tokens you're seeing and people are talking about on the internet, most of them are all fucking scams. I'm not saying they won't go up, but good luck on timing those. If we look at coins that are like Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SB, BTC Bitcoin, Dash, Zcash, Monero, we actually can look at not really Monero, but we can look at distributed wallet addresses, and we can kind of assume that there's a little bit more safeguard in some of these coins, right? I know Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bitcoin Cash, I know 0.001 BCH is nothing. But it's nothing now. If Bitcoin Cash goes to fucking $100,000 at something, then you start looking at stuff all the way down into Satoshis, guys. So don't be confused about what's going on here, guys. It might be hard for people to just get a Satoshi in the fucking in the future. You know what I'm saying? So don't be so sure that you know what is going on with crypto. Don't be so. I'm not so sure that I know. You know what I'm saying? So you know, think of that. Think of that, guys. You don't know what's going on. Neither do I. You know, neither do I. So drop it in the chat, guys. We are live on the channel. We are live on cryptocurrency theory, guys. We're delivering you some badass fucking news on the coins that matter. A lot of fucking news on the coins that matter, guys. So, you know, if you like this kind of stuff, check us out. We're really trying to deliver on this stuff. That way you get some type of idea of something going on, guys. So, are you guys, what are you guys thinking here? You guys thinking that you want me to talk about Bitcoin Cash? You want me to, you know, I don't want to sound like a cheerleader for Bitcoin Cash, guys, because it's fundamentals. It's the fundamentals that people don't want to learn about that set these coins up for success. Because if you look at fundamentals, guys, what other coin has the qualities of Bitcoin Cash? You got Bitcoin, you got Bitcoin SV, you got Dash, you got Zcash, and sure, some of these might offer privacy focus, you know, things like this. But in reality, how many people do we have in the chat right now? We have 26 people, guys. So you think about that. Bitcoin Cash has been the best performing coin of this last week, right? It's been one of them. It's been up there with Dogecoin and you know some of these others that are much larger market caps, but not really. Now Bitcoin Cash is climbing up to fucking you know, 9 billion, right? I think Doge was at 20 billion the other day. Let's see where Doge is at now. So now Doge is at 20 billion. Bitcoin Cash is, we'll relatively say, almost halfway there. And you know, this says a lot, guys, because these are coins that were you know, last week at 4 billion, you know, 2-3 weeks ago at, you know, under 5 billion. You know, I expect Litecoin probably to climb up as well. I would say Litecoin will be well over 9-10 billion here in a minute. So if people are sitting there wondering, like, what the fuck do I do? Well, you do what we've been trying to tell you to do on the channel for 2 years, guys. You learn about these fucking coins. So, guys, I gotta take a quick little break real quick here. We'll keep the live stream going, but just sit there and, you know, rewind the video. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. So yeah, guys, like I said here, I have nothing to you know, I heard this part of this song one time that was said it was kind of weird. It was like I don't want to sound like I have anything to sell you guys, all right? I'm not here to sell you guys on anything. What I'm here to do is inform you and give you knowledge about something you might not know about. You know, as far you guys can take that as far as you want. Again, I'm not here to sell you guys on anything. I'm not a marketing spokesperson for fucking Bitcoin Cash, guys. That doesn't even make sense. But I could be a marketing spokesperson for Solana, which actually does make sense, guys, because it's a company. So you see the difference, right? There's a very distinct difference in what I'm doing and what crypto is and what can be manipulated, marketed, you know, given to you a certain way. Think about that for a second, guys. I'm not trying to sell you on anything, okay? The price of Bitcoin Cash, the price of Bitcoin SV, the price of BTC, the price of Dash, Zcash, all these coins are going to go up. Not because it's financial advice, not because I'm telling you guys to buy it. It's none of these reasons, guys. It's built in to the code of the crypto. It's actually built into the code of the coin. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about there's a big learning curve that you got to understand here, guys, that these coins, for the most part, are crap. You know, once we get off this list here, if we go to fucking page, I don't know, Let's go on the list here. Let's find you something here to back up what I'm saying here, right? Don't take my word for it. Let's go to page 89. How are these coins doing? What the fuck is this? What is this? What am I looking at here? Let me tell you what you're looking at here, guys. You're looking at nothing. Market caps. Look, these don't even have registered market caps. What is this? These aren't even. This is the stupid. Look, what is this stuff? A $26,000 market cap. Self-reported market cap. What is this stuff doing? So think about all this stuff and think about what's really going on here. So Binance is saying we have 2.2 million plus, guys. 2.2 million coins out there now. Can you imagine a world with 2.2 million different crypto communities, guys? Let's go back to reality. Let's go back to page 1. Let's go back to the where the majority of the $1 trillion market cap exists in BTC, and the other trillion is basically not far from this page. So what we're looking at here, guys, obviously, look at it. I mean, we look at it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. This is where a majority of the market cap is, right? We got fucking market cap 1.2 trillion on BTC, 412. We have a sliver, guys. Look, 52%, 20%, we'll say 20%. So we have 50, 60, 70%. We have 30% of the rest of the entire crypto market spread out between 2.2 million different crypto communities. Each of these has their own token supply. Each of these has their own marketing campaign. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, a bit of a rant, but what I'm trying to tell you about, guys, is none of these coins on this fucking, other than this list right here and a few other ones, actually have really anything going on, because there's nothing significantly interesting about the way the coins are created, guys. All right, so that's what we're looking at here. Extreme greed up to 86%. We'll see how far that'll go. I don't really agree with that. I think there's a lot more greed. I think there's a lot more greed that can transpire over the next few weeks, guys. Drop it in the chat with this chat here. Yeah, I mean, ETC is going to explode too, and this isn't, again, guys, this is not financial advice. This is just guaranteed. Okay. This isn't, I could disappear tomorrow. It's still going to happen. It's not based on anything I'm saying. It's not based on anything you're thinking. It's based on computer code, guys. And this stuff is basically, this is all going to fall back on the same thing, guys. And the prices are just going to fucking be, they're going to be unreachable for a lot of people incredibly fast, guys. Like, these prices, if they keep fucking going up at this rate, you can expect to see like $1,000 Bitcoin Cash like by the weekend, by early next week. If we go back down to 200 and then do a 5x, we're back up to 1,000. So I mean, you guys take your pick on how you want it to happen. But we've seen just recently, guys, double market caps. That's what I was telling you guys on the channel a couple weeks ago. These market caps are so tiny. They're so tiny that a couple $1 billion, you're looking at 8-10x in a lot of cases. I think Zcash will explode either really quick or, by the weekend, honestly. The reason I say that, guys, is because we're seeing such an uptick in altcoins right now. I mean, if you really look at the altcoin market and you say, what the fuck is going on here? I mean, we went from 4 billion, guys, to almost 9 billion in just a few, days, really. If you guys have been watching these coins, let's look what the volume's happening. Bitcoin Cash is still not climbing on the volume where it was. That's what I'm saying. There's so much more room to grow, guys. Like 1,200 Bitcoin Cash by the weekend. Zcash doubling next week, could be tripling next week. I don't know. These are big numbers, guys. A lot of people can't say that that's going to happen. But if you look at what crypto has done already, you can see just in a few minutes that these coins can go up 100%. So it's silly to dance around a particular, it's 450 today. Today it was 200, it was 250 for fucking 6 months. It was under 200. And now it's, 5,000 and it never went back down. So, I mean, it's like things could really play out like that. And pretty much at that point, okay, now you're finding out what Bitcoin Cash is. Now there's people on the internet talking about it. It went from 3 people to 30 people, and now everybody's talking about Bitcoin Cash, and everybody's talking about Bitcoin SV and Solana. It's like Solana. You didn't hear anybody telling you to buy it at $9 except for me and a few other people. when it went down to $9, guys, we were telling you here on this channel, hey, if you want to get in on these founded by founder coins that are created out of thin air by companies that basically they're not much different than dollars. Now is the time, and we were saying it on the channel, like we're at $9 on Solana. If you want to get in on these type coins, this is the opportunity to do it. We were telling you about Avalanche, AVAX, a lot of these proof of stake coins. We were saying it on the channel, guys, and it's not to try. The reason I'm telling you guys that, I don't want you to think that like you missed the boat, but I'm not going to go in on Solana after it goes up 10x and everybody starts talking about it. Just like I'm not going to go on Caspa when it's already up thousands of percents. But what that really means, guys, is I'm not going to trade my coins for it. Like if I hold Bitcoin Cash and I decide to go into another coin, I'm going to have to go out there in the real world and make real dollars to put into these coins. I'm not going to just trade my coins based on fucking hype. I'll do that very conservatively, almost to the point where it's non-existent. I told you I did that with Dash, with Zcash. I traded some Bitcoin Cash for those two coins a couple months ago, obviously, but I'm not going to do that with every coin. I'm not going to do that with basically any of my coins. I'm not going to sit there and just trade coins to go into other positions. That's just gambling, guys. Okay, that is not. If you think you're going to do a really good trade, trust me, wherever you're exchanging the coin for another coin, the exchange is going to know, and you're going to be it's not going to be as good a trade as you think it is. All right, so it's better just to go into these coins with dollars. The whole idea is to take dollars out of that system and bring those dollars into this system. And they obviously perform a lot better here recently. But what we're saying here, guys, is don't ever try to trade your coins for another coin. If you're doing a swap every once in a while, on a big opportunity thing, that's one thing. But I think people that are just constantly swapping coins end up losing their positions almost indefinitely. You're not going to get those positions back. My thing on XRP, guys, it goes down. XRP is in that category for me where it's like, it's one of those coins that's created by somebody, so I put it in a certain category. Now, I think XRP in terms of price, I think XRP is going to do extremely well. I think there's so many people that talk a lot of smack, talk a lot of stuff, and they don't fucking even know what the fuck they're talking about. So, and I'm talking about the person that just said that. Yeah, he doesn't even have a job and gamble his coins away, guys. I'll tell you this. I don't have to say anything but this. I have coins that I've been holding since 2018. Okay, so I know how long I've been holding my coins. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about it. I know how long I've been holding my coins, and I can tell you, I think XRP is going to go probably to fucking $7 or $8. If you're asking me on a price on it, if that's the question, Smooth Operator. I would say that $8, $9, $10, $20 at some point, maybe even $20 this time. Can it do a 40x? I think it's at 50 cents. So there are good proof of stake coins, guys. And the reason that these coins would go up, it's at 60 cents, 63 cents. I think the reason these coins can go up and will go up is based on they have large supporting communities. The companies that are behind, Ripple Labs behind XRP, they want XRP to do good. Even Solana, guys, like, even though you guys know I'm not sitting here like promoting Solana hardcore, I got nothing against anybody who owns it. I don't have anything against the company that's creating it. I don't have anything against anything like that. But for me, I have to look at coins based on tokenomics. I can't look at coins based on this hypothetical what if, or because I like someone. I like Charles Hoskinson, guys, but I'm not running and fucking investing in a ton of Cardano or ADA. So that's just kind of the thing. Like, I don't mind supporting individuals in the crypto community that have, founded these amazing project and platforms. I mean, look at Ethereum, guys. It's the number fucking 2 market cap coin at 412 billion. I know you guys that are in the chat remember when Ethereum was at 20 billion and under. So my point is behind that is, yes, there are good communities out there that are founded by individuals. Some of them have mining. Some of them have taken mining away. But at the end of the day, guys, I have to buy coins that are based on tokenomics. I can't buy coins based on these hypothetical what ifs that the founders are promoting, because their promotion is just that, guys. You're buying a coin that is create, like if I come on here and create a coin called fucking Chadwick coin and tell you guys to buy it, that's like, what is that? That's just somebody speculating on fucking the coin gonna go up because I created it. So we got to go on tokenomics, guys. That is the main fucking thing. Sheep money, you can go fuck yourself, honestly. You don't know what the hell you're talking about anyways, so. Okay. I got no coins. Okay, you can keep thinking that. Think whatever the fuck you want. I did used to do a lot of TA. Well, not really a lot, but I did used to do TA on crypto until I found out it just doesn't really work, you know? Because a lot of the stuff TA, guys, especially on these altcoins, it's just not gonna, you know, people can say TA, people say a lot of stuff, guys, but a lot of times when we're looking at these coins against dollars, against fucking, you know, Bitcoin, they start looking a lot different. Like, it's hard to explain something like this, right? Why is BT? How do you TA? How do you do a technical analysis on why Bitcoin Cash is rising against BTC right now? And just this straight up people. The only article on Bitcoin.com, other than the AI generated articles, guys, out there right now, is the ABLA upgrade that's happening, and that's basically it. And just community development stuff with stuff going on. Like, you guys know, there's the Bitcoin the BCH Bliss, which is the you know, the community-driven conference that's going on in Slovenia here in the next, it's coming up here soon. I don't remember the exact date, but like, there's just nothing out there, guys. There's nobody, like, haters gonna hate, people gonna talk crap, but like, there's nobody talking about Bitcoin Cash other than probably 5 fucking people, you know, on a regular basis. The Bitcoin Cash podcast, Ethan Gallstad, Caesar on YouTube doing TA stuff, me, Ryan Giffen. I mean, people that have been making videos for a while, but I'm telling you, like, there's literally nobody talking about it. So the reason people are saying that I don't own coins and I don't do this and I don't do that, people can say whatever the fuck they want. There's nobody really here in the Bitcoin Cash community other than the people that have been here for quite a while. There's obviously new people too. I'm not saying it's not a growing community. Obviously, we look at the market caps and compare it to Litecoin. You could say the same thing. And Litecoin's had the biggest explosion in wallet addresses over the last year. So a lot of people say a lot of things. There's just not a lot of people saying a lot of things about Bitcoin Cash, guys. So, hey, we got Jeremy in the chat, guys. Yeah, guys. So this is what I'm talking about. We don't have a lot of people in. Okay, let me take this back. Let me not word this the wrong way. We don't have a lot of people in Bitcoin Cash relative to the global population. Relative to even the crypto space, we have a lot of people that are holding Bitcoin Cash since the fork. But as far as the new generated people coming into crypto, I would say there's a lot more projects like Solana, Avalanche, Cardano, XRP that have much more large followings that have been accumulated since 2018, you know, since fucking Bitcoin Cash was even created. So you take that dynamic, you break it down even further. We have a community that's active, guys. And if you guys are in the chat, do me a favor right now. And the person in the chat, the Bitcoin Cash podcast, you could absolutely assume that is one of the main people in the Bitcoin Cash community. So click on that link from the chat, obviously, and go to that channel and not only subscribe, but get on that channel regularly to catch updates, because I'm telling you guys, there's an active community that is underground on Bitcoin Cash. And like, if you look at YouTube, guys, here we are. We got me, we got Jeremy from the Bitcoin Cash podcast, who's in the chat. And you got like 4 or 5 other people talking about Bitcoin Cash. Everybody else is just talking about whatever the fuck is up, whatever the meme coin of the week is, whatever the fucking, you know, whatever the digested dog shit news of the week is. And nobody's really, you know, look, I mean, fuck, dude, there's one fucking article on Bitcoin Cash today, guys. Maybe there's a few more, like if you really looked, but Most of them are AI generated articles. Oh, the fucking Bollinger Band, this, the moving average, this, Bitcoin Cash rises because of this. And sometimes if you look at these articles, guys, they're obviously just not even real. The only article floating around is the one little dinky article on Bitcoin.com about the upcoming upgrade. Other than that, what are you actually seeing about Bitcoin Cash right now? So yes, I'm going to an AA meeting right after. So again, you're pissing me off, sheep. So I'm gonna let you stay here because I like people like you coming to the chat, because haters gonna hate, guys, and that's fine, because when it comes down to the root core, Bitcoin Cash is here. It's been here. It's got a thriving, growing community of alcoholics like me going to AA meetings, and actual real people out in the real world that want to get into this stuff, guys. So just think about it like that. We got Ruben in the chat. LTC is king. And we got Jeremy lighting up the chat. And it's a day like this where everybody gets a surge of interest. Yeah, that's why we have a loaded chat, guys. I probably had I would say there's probably been over 200 people now at this point come through the chat, because usually we have about 10 to 15, 8 to 15 people live. And those views don't get counted towards the actual closing of the chat. So as many people as we've had in come right here, I could probably even look at it and tell you that we probably had 2 or maybe even more. Let me just check here and see. Yeah, it's not going to give me the live until I end the chat, but there's probably been about 200 or 300 people that I would gauge that have came into the live stream, and obviously that's an uptick in interest because I got the laser eyes, guys. If you guys looked at the thumbnail, I mean, it took me about 5 minutes to make, but people like seeing a fucking crazy guy with laser eyes, a crazy alcoholic that's about to go to an AA meeting and fucking start screaming Bitcoin Cash in the middle of the AA meeting. Guys, I don't go to AA. What the fuck am I talking about? AA? Rehabs for quitters, guys. Rehabs for quitters. I don't go to rehabs or AA meetings. What kind of meeting is in Slovenia? Did I miss something? Yeah, guys. So just inform everybody. And guys, like I said, if you're new to crypto, you're new to Bitcoin Cash specifically, make sure to click the Bitcoin Cash podcast in the chat box there. Because we want to not only figure out more about Bitcoin Cash, but we want to know about what's going on with Bitcoin Cash. And other than Jeremy saying it hit a $9 billion market cap, which is absolutely badass. But we also, we have upcoming events in Bitcoin Cash. And Jeremy, can you throw the date in the description on when Bitcoin Cash is having the upcoming conference? And yeah, not alcoholic, guys. Not alcoholic here in the channel. That's Sheep Bunny. He's the crybaby in the chat. So like I said, guys, what we got going on here is a little bit different. So like I said, Bitcoin Cash podcast is in the chat. And basically what that means is they're having a conference, guys. The Bitcoin Cash community is having a community driven conference. And the thing is, guys, you got to buy these tickets with an NFT. So it's actually the funniest part about this whole thing about the conference is the fact that to go to the conference, you actually have to participate in crypto in a decentralized manner. It's similar to how they did the Bitcoin Cash conference in 2022, where nobody used dollars, guys. You could literally go down to the conference and spend Bitcoin Cash at every merchant and basically survive on crypto for the entire thing. So it's May 14th and May 15th. So it's just around the corner. So basically, this is a big deal, guys, because there's not a lot of crypto communities having, there's Litecoin Summit, there's ETH Denver that just happened. I think it's happening right now. There's the Bitcoin Cash conference, but there's not a lot of coins that are doing ongoing stuff, right? Ongoing upgrades, ongoing conferences, ongoing promotional stuff. And when you actually start looking at the daily stuff, you'll start thinking about, there's not a lot of people out here talking about it. That's why you guys are here. There's not a lot of people talking about Bitcoin Cash, because if there were a lot of people talking about Bitcoin Cash, there'd be a lot more people getting gains on Bitcoin Cash today, which there's not. There's a lot of people looking into Bitcoin Cash because the price is up. March 7th, what do you think? March 7th, is that going to be around the Bitcoin Cash hard fork? Or not, it's hard fork, the ABLA upgrade? Julian Dank shown memes. I need to say some short names for you guys. So, 2-year highs, yeah. Is Bitcoin Cash still rising? Let's pull up the prices here, guys. Surprisingly, we haven't really looked at prices the whole show. And yeah, we have risen. We're already up to 463. Absolutely insane. Man, I wish I didn't sell my coins, man. I tell you guys, selling these coins at a loss really sucks. You know, you just can't, like, how am I going to go and fucking recoup what is now... Guys, you don't understand. When you sell coins at a low and it goes up, this is the whole thing we're talking about on this channel, guys. You're not going to be able to get those positions back. Why do you guys think I moved out of my fucking apartment I couldn't afford? Because for a year, an entire year, guys, I was bleeding out Bitcoin Cash at $100 to pay for a place that I couldn't afford, guys. At some point, you got to come to the realization and say, what the fuck am I doing? What is going on here? I can't keep continuing to spend my Bitcoin Cash and continue to fucking lose all my crypto and then watch it go up right in my face. So back in June, guys, I decided I wasn't going to sign my lease again. Once I saw this happening, guys, and I saw Bitcoin Cash rise up to $300 from under $100, and then, you know, Bitcoin SV went up a couple months, like a month or two later, I was convinced, guys. I'm like, I'm not fucking doing this anymore. I'm not living a lifestyle where I'm selling my crypto at these low prices. I'd rather live in a cardboard box, guys. I would rather go fucking buy a box from the UPS store, tape it up, and put it over my fucking head and just sit there and sleep in it than fucking spend Bitcoin Cash at $100, guys. And that's what I did. Can you imagine, like, sitting there getting bled out your entire Bitcoin Cash bag? And like I said, guys, I might have coins. I might not have any coins, but you know, it's very easy to see that the price is fucking killing it right now. I mean, guys, we're at $467, and this is basically this week. I mean, this is not a lot of time we're talking here, guys. We're not sitting here over the 3-month course talking about Bitcoin Cash every day. We're talking about every coin that's fucking moving. But Bitcoin Cash is up 100. What are we up for the week? 74% for the week, but we'd already gone up to $270. So we were already sitting at the high side, down, up from 180, and then we started rising. So it's like, you know, it's insane, guys. Like, it's kind of assumed that it's going to happen, but it's also insane to see, guys, because you see the gains actually happen in your own bag. You know, you actually see how quickly actual positions can move from small dollar amounts to very high dollar amounts, like within basically less than 2 days. You know, we're talking in the last 2-3 days, we've seen these coins go absolutely fucking insane. And if we go back, we saw it happen again. We saw it from $84 up to $305, then down to $160, then back up to now we're at $470. Like, what's the next jump? Down to fucking 280 up to 2,800. We don't know, guys. We don't know, but we can assume that based on what's going on right now, that I would almost guarantee that, for one, if we stay going up like this, you know, expect $1,200 by the weekend, guys. I mean, I know it sounds like, how are we going to go up another 200% by Sunday? You know, today's Saturday, but I'm just giving you a timeline on what we've been doing so far, right? So if we go back and we look a week ago, we were at $270. We're almost a 1x gain from there. We're definitely up a doubling in price from when I made the video of doubling in price going to Bitcoin Cash gains. You must be new to crypto and think it's real gains. Yeah, I think it's real gains. You know, like, I think Bitcoin Cash really can go up there, SheepX Money. So keep that hating coming. Yeah, I don't own Bitcoin Cash. These are not real gains. These are all fake gains. Like, guys, these gains are fucking as real as they come. Like, like, my gains right now, guys, on Bitcoin Cash are absolutely fucking expected. You know, I would say the word is expected. I'm not thrilled about Bitcoin Cash going to $400, guys. I'm thrilled about people fucking getting into knowing what Bitcoin Cash is, guys, because the whole idea for people to get into crypto is to understand which crypto is going to go up and why. You know, a lot of these people, how much Bitcoin Cash do you own? You know, how much do you own, SheepX or Kined? You know, you guys are having a good time fucking ragging on me. You know, how much how much is your Bitcoin Cash bag? You know what, guys? People talk a lot of stuff. So, just know that. People talk a lot of fucking honky donkey, and that's fine. People can talk whatever they want. You guys can talk whatever you want. But you got to think about how much Bitcoin Cash you really have. How much is in your wallet? That should be what you should ask. Yeah, I'm thrilled over a couple $100. It's raised from fucking $80. Like, how can you not see what's going on here, dude? Couple $100. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. The thing is, guys, is people that rag on people like SheepX is trying to do to me, like, you don't, your bag is, I can guarantee one thing, my Bitcoin Cash bag is probably bigger than yours. You can fucking drop your little fucking deposit address in the fucking chat box, and I'll drop mine, and you see how fucking big mine is. How about that? Put your money where your mouth is. You can fucking check my balance. How about that? There's a bet. There's a bet on YouTube. I'll bet you a fucking Satoshi worth of Bitcoin Cash my bag is bigger than yours. How about that? In your fucking face. I'm a big shot Bitcoin Cash whale, goddammit. I'll show them. I'll show you, SheepX, you little micro fucker. Put your deposit address in there. You think you're such a big fucking whale. Hating on the little guy. We'll see if the little guy's fucking little. I'll drop my deposit address in there. I'll bet you a Satoshi mine's bigger. You can hold that Satoshi if you win. You can add it to your fucking whale bag. Guys, we are live on the channel, guys. Live on the chat. We are getting into a fist fight. Not with Tyler Durden, obviously. We're with SheepX. Just watching my bag increase in front of your eyes. But it's okay. I don't have any, right? I don't have any Bitcoin Cash, right? I'm just this guy on the internet with no Bitcoin Cash. No nothing. No crypto at all. Selling his crypto at a loss and not ever recouping it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We are chilling, guys. Live on the channel. Live on the chat. I am in a cardboard box. BCH to 1,000. Guys, here on the channel, we like to explain to you guys one thing. Doesn't matter what SheepX says. It doesn't matter what I say. It just matters what crypto does, guys. And crypto is performing incredibly well right now, guys. So, again, that's why this chat is probably going on. What are we at? An hour already? Feels like 10 minutes. But the reason is, guys, is because the price is going up. I told you guys that if the price goes up, expect me to just come on here and fucking chill with you guys. And girls. So, $471, guys, and just creeping on up here on a Saturday. Absolutely insane. Bitcoin SB is kind of having a hard time getting up, I feel like. I don't know if anybody, I know obviously we titled it Bitcoin Cash. Do we got any BSB people in the chat right now? Just curious, because we are kind of, like, we're going up. I do expect Bitcoin SB to catch up substantially, guys. It seems like for the last couple runs, Bitcoin Cash has been kind of going up, and then we've been seeing like a BSB pump kind of after we had that back in June. We had, here we had it recently. In January 1st, I feel like Bitcoin Cash went up, what was it, January? Yeah, so it kind of went up, and then BSB kind of went up too. So we'll see what happens. But you got to remember, guys, BSB isn't, the thing with BSB, guys, is, no, it's not dead. That's dumb to say, but there's not a lot of places to buy it, guys. That's kind of the thing. So if you have places where you can't buy it, it's going to be a lot easier for people to pile in Bitcoin Cash because it's much more easily attainable. Like, people don't want to go through the effort of like, oh, I got to do this to get Bitcoin SV. I got to do that. It's just too complicated. It feels like you're almost scamming people to get them to understand why to go into Bitcoin SV. So it's like, that might be why we're seeing the lag on Bitcoin SV. But I do expect Bitcoin SV, guys, to climb. I would say that it's going to go to 200 relatively quick. But I also expect, guys, like I said, holy shit, dude, Bitcoin Cash is really raging, guys. We're up at $470 US dollars. So I don't. Yeah, you can buy. You can, guys. You can absolutely buy Bitcoin SV. So don't believe people that are saying you can't buy it like sheepx. You can definitely buy BSV, guys. You can swap it in the Exodus wallet. You can buy it off fucking Qcoin. You can buy it off fucking Hubuy. You know, obviously you're not in Korea, but you know, there's places to buy Bitcoin SV, guys. So. God damn, we got a lot of people in the chat. We got Travis in the chat. We got Jeremy from the Bitcoin Cash podcast. We got Glorious Coconut. So let's read some of the chats, guys. Let's we got a lot of people in the chat. So dang, Rural, I was ragging on you, bro. You guys are good. Like I actually like haters, guys. Like haters motivate me to fucking just talk about whatever I want to talk about. So I embrace SheepX Bunny, you know, talking shit. Talk about whatever you want. I don't care. BCH to 1000. Hey, do you have any major AI altcoins on your watch list? I'm not really bullish on the AI watch list, guys, because a lot of them are just ERC20 tokens. Like I would say, you know, WorldCoin maybe is going to be, what's Jeremy saying? I mean, I was saying 500 today. You know, that's what I said yesterday. I said, actually, no, we said 610 last night, Jeremy. Yeah, I mean, like I embrace the haters, guys. I mean, people in the chat that are in Bitcoin Cash, guys, we're used to getting, you know, we're used to having, you know, trolls and stuff trolling our YouTube and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin Cash, guys, the thing is like 500 definitely is attainable. You know, that is not an unrealistic number today. Like just at the current rate, because it's appreciating so fast. Like that's kind of the thing. Somebody was talking about earlier about, you know, the blocks just skipping ahead because there's so much demand for it or something like that. You know, I don't really know if that's what's going on. I think the demand's just been kind of built up in it, guys. Like there's been a lot of stuff that has been kind of pushing the price down and a lot of excuses on why the price is down. But then when it goes up, everybody's just like, well, there's this reason and that reason, and now it's okay. But it's like, guys, don't you realize that people are buying this fucking coin? Don't you realize people are selling this coin? Don't you realize people are spending this coin? Don't you realize there's people on the internet promoting this coin? Like, it's silly to sit here and just act like these communities are dead, guys, when we're on the internet telling you to fucking look into this stuff. You know? Sure, there's not a lot of people, guys. I mean, fuck, we have about 1 of 5 people in the chat. We have Ethan Gallstad coming here once in a while. If we had Ethan and Jeremy and me, well, if you got about 3 of 5 people on the internet talking about Bitcoin Cash, we get Caesar in here, and we get the couple people from India, that's the only people on the internet talking about it. The gamblers getting excited. Guys, the thing with gambling is you know, I might very well hold these coins like indefinitely. I think the top of Litecoin is probably going to be, I'm going to pull this out of my ass here. I would say the top to Litecoin, guys, in this cycle is probably like between 2,000 and 4,000. I think Bitcoin Cash is anywhere from 4,000 to 20,000. I think Bitcoin SV is anywhere from 3,000 to 9,000. I mean, I know that's ridiculous, guys. It's hard to have a spread like that because we're talking about tens of thousands of percents up. But at the same time, guys, it's crypto. I mean, we've seen it happen. Yeah, I mean, that's why a lot of people aren't buying the bag on Bitcoin Cash, guys, because they're just sitting there looking at it. They're like, well, I don't want to go in it now because it's up. And then it just keeps going up. And then they're like, well, now I kind of want to go into it because it might keep going up. But, I mean, that's kind of the thing with Solana, guys. Nobody was talking about Solana. Nobody was talking about Solana at $9 other than me and pretty much like 2 or 3 other people on the internet, guys, back when Solana was $9. But, I mean, we're the same people, guys, sitting here telling you to fucking look into this stuff. And everybody's like, well, you know, I want to see if it'll go down or, oh, maybe it'll... maybe we'll have time to buy it. Maybe it'll be next year. It'll go up and I'll have more time, but it's really just excuses on why you don't want to get in. You know, it's just excuses on why you don't want to buy. You know, it's like, how big is the Bitcoin Cash community? If it's not as big as, if it's not as big as 4 billion, well, when it goes to 9 billion, when it goes to 40 billion, we're already at 10x, we're already at 15x. And then people are like, oh, I want to buy Bitcoin Cash now. It's at least, it's not 100 grand. It's only fucking 2 grand. It's only 3,000. So, guys, we are live on Cryptocurrency Theory with a full chat. So it's good to be delusional, guys. It's also good to be in denial, because most people are just in denial about the fact that coins are going up, and they're just butthurt that they're not in these coins. It's the same reason, guys, the thing is, guys, is being able to recognize being annoyed by it. Like, obviously, guys, me selling Dogecoin when I had $1,200,000 of theoretical gains. Like, do I get super mad about not being in Dogecoin? Like, it's a bit annoying, but no, I don't get mad about it because I never had that, right? Yeah, I do know a little bit about BCH Bull, Josh, and I know somebody else who knows a lot about Bitcoin or BCH Bull, and that's Jeremy, who's in the chat right now. So guys, if you don't know Jeremy's channel, the Bitcoin Cash podcast is in the live chat right now. If you click on his link, or you click on his the username right there, it'll send you to his channel, and there is a lot of Bitcoin Cash oriented content on his channel and just general crypto stuff. Not even just Bitcoin Cash, but just a lot of general crypto stuff. And I would say, like, if you want to know about specific stuff happening in Bitcoin Cash, guys, I would say start there, and definitely show support, I'm new to buying crypto in general. Didn't want to mess with it until I got on Robinhood. I saw it was there, easily available, rallying like hell. I would say, Eric, like most of the coins that are on Robinhood is going to try to take those positions from people. So I expect pretty much every coin on Robinhood, if it doesn't go up now, it's going to go up at some point. Okay, like it's just, it is what it is. Those are going to be the coins that go up. Laughing my ass off. Are you mad because next month rent is coming up? I mean, guys, to be clear, what I pay in rent, guys, I have enough crypto to literally like fucking not work for like 7 years. So whatever. Bitcoin Cash. Jeremy says great product on BCH Bull. So BCH Bull, guys, check it out. I don't know a lot about it, guys, honestly. I maybe I'm kind of old school on some of this stuff. I don't like to get involved in a ton of different stuff. But it basically, a lot of this stuff is badass, right? Or should change positions for BCH. Well, which I have made money on, lost money on. Yeah, the thing is, guys, is altcoins, and I just want to pull up something, Eric, to give you an idea of kind of what's going on here. If you're thinking about going into Bitcoin Cash, guys, you got to think about it. If you're holding BTC, it's like obviously a way better time than up here. Obviously, if we're looking at average cost of BTC, average cost of me picking my nose on YouTube. But basically, like I said, like if you're going to go into altcoin positions, there's your graph right there. Because we're looking at BTC. It's obvious that, positions now would be way better than any position in the future in terms of the gains we've got on BTC, right? Hey, SheepX, if you just want to keep putting everybody down, I'll keep letting you because you look stupid. You drop your deposit address on any one of your cryptos in the thing if you think you're such a big whale. Like, I mean, people are just stupid. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash podcast is kick ass, guys. Again, we like supporting people that are in the Bitcoin Cash community. But yeah, I mean, again, guys, it is what it is. These positions are very mediocre at this point. I mean, Bitcoin Cash at $400 is like obviously better than Bitcoin Cash at $100. But until we see that breakout on Bitcoin Core, we haven't completed any mission. We're still on the mission, trying to get the word out there, right? That's kind of the whole thing here. Guys, just a reminder, if you're just checking out our chat for the first time, we'd like to appreciate you guys first for coming in. And secondly, just for being part of the community, the overall Bitcoin Cash community, guys. And we do have the Bitcoin Cash podcast in the house. I've been a bit repetitive here, but Jeremy from the channel's in here, so it's always good to, have show support for other channels. So if you guys haven't ever checked out his channel, definitely check it out. We got Korean Boy Jay Landon in the house. We got Travis. I think Bitcoin Cash, honestly, guys, could top out where we're at here at literally where we're at, and or maybe go to 500 and pull back, or even go to 1200 and pull back, guys. I don't have the slightest clue on how high or how low any coin could go, guys. I'm bullish on these coins. You guys know on the channel, guys, I'm bullish pretty much all the time on crypto. So, a lot of these people in here, Jay, I am alive. I've been selling guys Bitcoin Cash to pay for stuff for a while. That's nothing new. I suppose a positive float unless measured in cents. Yeah, guys, Bitcoin Cash has been one of the best performing coins this week. Dogecoin, SHIB. Last week was VeChain, fucking the graph. So we've seen a consecutive momentum shift into specific narrative type stuff. Like Litecoin's been going up, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV. These coins I believe will take off together. Obviously, we've seen an increase in price on Bitcoin Cash, but every coin can't go up just as much as the other. We saw Monero go up last week. Monero, I think, is going to completely recover from this Binance delisting. We're at over $140 now. Within a couple days, we could be, into the 200 range on Monero, even by the weekend, which would shut a lot of people the fuck up about what they think they know, Guys, drop it in the chat. Live on Cryptocurrency Theory. Doing a long chat today. Already got an hour and 22 minutes. But if you guys are here, I'll be here too. Who knows why it suddenly take off? Looks like it started yesterday. You think it will double when the halving happened? I think about selling. Jay, if you're thinking about selling right now, I'm sorry, bro. I think you're saying what you don't want to do. I mean, it's already triple, but guys, do you guys understand the potential here of Bitcoin Cash? Like, do you understand that $600 just puts us at the price at what that Bitcoin Cash was at in terms of Bitcoin last June? Like, if we look at this, guys, it's very easy to see. We could go to 600 and very quickly, like by tomorrow we could be at $600. Obviously, guys, we don't have a crystal ball. We could obviously be a lot less than that, but I'm just saying that it could happen incredibly fast. If we see BSV go up, I would expect BSV Litecoin to go up as well. It's just it's likely going to be what happens, guys. I mean, obviously the coins might come down in price, but if they do, whatever. People are going to at least fucking maybe start looking at them, at least going into them. If not, they're probably just sitting on the sidelines watching them go up. So see what you guys are saying in the chat here. Eric Wood is saying this rally is just starting. Sheep Bunny wants the coins to go up so he can pay his rent. It could fall any minute. You're right, Jay. It could definitely retract. But I think a lot of people are also selling, guys. I mean, you guys know my little conspiracy theory with what I think, guys. It's like every time you sell, every time you trade for dollars and you think those dollars are worth more or you need those dollars, it's like the price just always fucking goes up. It never fails. Like, even if it's just a small amount, which leads me to believe some of these coins are so super sensitive to the price selling that just with a little bit of demand there, even if it's artificial from the exchanges, you can almost bet the token's going to go up just based on you selling. I know it sounds stupid, but you got to really think on how sensitive these computer softwares are. And yeah, it might not fall. I mean, we could get a lot of attention, guys, because you got to think, guys, the Bitcoin Cash community has not slowed down at all. If you follow Jeremy's channel and you see kind of all the innovation stuff happening on Bitcoin Cash, they have a conference coming up, which is a little bit more underground than the conference they had in St. Kitts back in 2022. But it's only underground because they're kind of keeping it underground. It's not, there's no paid marketing campaign on Bitcoin.com, or, they're not paying to do a lot of advertisements. So it's not a mainstream thing, but it's also showing the side of crypto. It's like, okay, you can build out this ticketing platform on they're doing it on cash tokens, but you can build out this ticketing system on crypto and make a conference out of it, and everybody spend Bitcoin Cash in a known Bitcoin Cash friendly city in Slovenia. So, it's pretty cool, guys, that there's this underground stuff happening in crypto, and then there's like this attention of the normal, the crypto normal person just being kind of interested in it because the price is going up. And these are really two different type people looking at Bitcoin Cash right now. Obviously, you have the people that are in the communities that are out promoting it, out actually involved in some of the stuff happening. But then you have the other communities that are just looking at it, based on price. And, us doing that on the channel is obviously why we're getting a lot of people coming in here like, oh, what's going on here? What's going on with this? I know that feeling. There are patterns and charts you can go by. Yeah, there is this kind of ongoing thing, guys, that there's this cyclical nature of Bitcoin. But guys, we got to remember that Bitcoin at its root core and like what is going on with this stuff is, here's the thing, like, it's still also very new. Like, it's all still so very small in retrospect of how big it could be, that it could be just very small right now. And what we try to look for in the future is these past events. But now that crypto has grown tremendously in this market cap, over 2 trillion, from just under 1 trillion, and it's already been to 3 trillion before. So we look at the seismic shift, guys, that like what we used to think about crypto might not be what crypto is moving into the future. Like sometimes as human beings, we like to look at a graph and we like to, take all this data of stuff that's happened in the past to predict the future. And a lot of times we can, and a lot of times we can actually figure out like, hey, this stuff actually, it's kind of following this cyclical nature. But we also got to remind ourselves, guys, that as the crypto market grows and as it becomes so much larger, we're going to have a less of an idea of how the crypto market is going to handle that larger market cap in terms of, altcoins, in terms of, overall trends. They might change. It's not, there's not this guaranteed history that has to be the same single way for, the remainder of time. I'm not saying it can't. We might be sitting here on the channel fucking 10 years from now or wherever we're talking about crypto and just be like, okay, we definitely have figured it out. It's definitely moving like this. But, we can't take out of the realm of possibility that we, as the market cap of the overall crypto market cap increases, that could change the dynamics of how the graphs are going to be panning out, especially in the altcoin market, guys. You got to remember, we're just at like 800 billion in the altcoin market. It's only about 30% of the overall crypto market. The other 2/3 are in Ethereum and Bitcoin. So you have 2/3 of the market in 2 coins, right? You have all the other coins. And if you start taking away like Avalanche, Solana, Cardano, you have even a smaller amount of market cap spread out between even a more large amount of coins. So that'll give you an idea of the possibilities and the size that it could grow. And we've seen that in some of these altcoins, like, recently, right? Solana from $9 to 130, that kind of thing. All right, guys, we are going to I think, kind of come into the closing statements, rounding third base. Not hitting home yet, but I feel the chat coming to to close here. Yeah, it's not a meme coin. Yeah, for sure. So, guys, I think we're going to wrap up the channel here. Appreciate everybody coming in. Jeremy from the Bitcoin Cash podcast. I don't know if he's going to be doing, Jeremy, let us know if you're doing a episode whenever. I mean, he could be going into a live stream right after I get off here. But like I said, check out the Bitcoin Cash podcast, guys. Support Bitcoin Cash, buy Bitcoin Cash, and just generally just see what happens. I mean, like nobody has a crystal ball, guys, but we can definitely fucking we can definitely fucking keep going here on the channel. Yeah, appreciate you, Jeremy. Appreciate all the stuff you guys are doing over there on the whole community and stuff like that. So we'll keep you guys posted, guys. Like I said, check out Jeremy's Bitcoin Cash podcast. Check out the Bitcoin Cash podcast. He's lighting up the chat right there. So obviously, check his channel out and look for updates there. And next episode, he's saying is going to be March 9th. So closer and closer to that halving. I think that'll put us about 2 weeks out from the halving. So yeah, SheepX is, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Appreciate you, Eric. Appreciate you, SheepX, keeping it interesting, keeping up the drama. Luis, appreciate you. Josh, got Joshy Boy. Eric Wood. Jay Travis. We got Knotted. Roberto. We got a lot of people in the chat today. So Masley Diablo, Glorious Coconut. See if we shout out to anybody else. We got Travis in the house. Andrew Q, Not Worried. Big Smooth Gaming. Smooth Operator. We got a lot of people, guys. So like I said, guys, check us out on the channel on Cryptocurrency Theory. Check Jeremy's channel out, Bitcoin Cash Podcast. And we will catch you in the next one. Take care.